I'm crying and sweating.
I'm sweating too. What the fuck?
I'm not crying. I'm only sweating. Okay.
Ow. Oh, my body hurts from that. Oh, what's up, everybody?
Okay.
Seashells by
Oh.
the seashore.
Welcome to Three Views, a podcast where three brothers, Thane,
Garrett,
And Gaucho. That's
That's
us.
review a variety of products, feelings, experiences, and senses. Two of us know what we're reviewing. One doesn't, but he has to play along and give his honest review. Then guess what we've been reviewing at the end of the episode. Guys, I'm sorry for farting right now.
Wait, that was you?
yeah, I think it was.
I thought it was you, Garrett. And your bottle, you were drinking from it. It was like glug 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 glug. And... oh shit, that was so fucking good. It wasn't that funny. That was not that funny.
It was not that funny.
I just really liked it for some reason.
For the listeners that are so clueless about what we're laughing about, Thane did a toot. That's it.
That's it. Thane was just complaining about his tummy hurting, and then he tooted, and we just all laughed really hard, and we had to start the podcast. The show must go on.
Garrett's over here with a very special energy today because I woke up this morning and had a big spaghetti breakfast and have felt awesome all day.
Let's hear it for the big spaghetti breakfasts out there.
Big spaghetti. Yeah, I've heard all about Garrett's big spaghetti breakfast because we worked a 10-hour shift today, and he told me many times about the
like 7 to 10 max.
It was probably 15 to 20.
That's like once an hour. That's not that much.
It was like 15 to 20, probably twice an hour. He mentioned, "Oh yeah, man, big spaghetti breakfast."
Feels good.
Yeah, I bet.
It's on track for every 30 minutes. So if this podcast goes 45 minutes, you'll probably hear it twice or more.
Well, I got to make up for a whole week of the listeners, so
the listeners need to hear it.
6 seconds.
Need to know. Big spaghetti breakfast.
Big spaghetti breakfast.
One big plate of spagoogie at 6:30 a.m., please.
Oh no! Somebody touch my spaghetti.
Nothing wrong with one big plate of spagoogie with some flesh Play-Doh to get the day going.
You gotta get the flesh Play-Doh, and you gotta mold it into the little meatballs. And then once you have the meatballs marinated, yeah, I'm a big fan of the biscotti.
What are you marinating meatballs in?
Marinara. Isn't that what marinating means?
No, marinating is like soaking, like putting meat in a dressing or something to like get flavor deep inside of it.
No, it was kind of like that because we put the spaghetti sauce in a pan and then put the raw meatballs in there and then cooked them, so they soaked up the spagoogie sauce as it was. I keep saying we. My girlfriend made the spaghetti, and I just have a lot of leftovers. Because we were at the grocery store, and she was like, "How much should we get?" And I was like, "So much, all of it. I'll eat it all week. I need 15 servings. Breakfast. Big spaghetti breakfast."
Big spaghetti breakfast. Garrett, do you think maybe I could get a little bit of a big spaghetti breakfast tomorrow morning when I pick you up?
Oh yeah, I'll just have a hot and ready plate for you.
Little Caesar's hot and ready big spaghetti breakfast.
Meatballs by the handful.
Oh,
I'll just reach on in.
All right, well, welcome back, everybody. This is a podcast where we review things. Should we get into some highlights?
Yeah, I already gave the intro. They know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I was kind
This
of
has all
saying
been
that.
easy to follow and
I was
not nonsense.
kind of saying that more for you guys. If you didn't fucking catch on, you dumb sons of bitches.
Oh, is that what the 15 winks was about?
No, my eyes are just tweaking.
Yeah, you're just blinking a lot.
Sorry, I've had 14 doses of Adderall in the last 35 minutes.
Could have had the same
There it
effect
goes.
if you just had a big spaghetti. I have a highlight. Loud.
Mm,
Loud. Kind of annoying.
I got to highlight somehow where I live. Somehow I see them all over the place in Utah where I live, which is kind of weird given, its geographical location.
Good point.
I got a highlight for you, fuckers. I'm sorry, Mom. Just a little side note to Mom. She keeps telling me I keep getting more vulgar on this podcast. I apologize, Mom. I'm just trying to be myself and express myself, but I realize
Mom.
I don't need to do that with the F word. So expect me to
Mom.
say it like 1 or 2 times less this podcast.
Mom,
Wink, Mom. Mom. Mom.
Mom.
When Gaucho refers to the audience as fuckers, it's not you.
Yeah, no, I would never refer to you as that.
That felt weird.
To say fuck to Mom.
Yeah, to directly address Mom and then say the F word.
Oh, she's gonna give me so much shit for this episode. No, I have a highlight for you beautiful souls out there. One very special one raised me. I love you so much, Mom.
Ben.
And Ben.
Ben.
pretty neat. If you think about it, pretty cool. How'd they make that happen? How'd that happen even? How'd they do that? I certainly couldn't do it. Pretty sure I saw a video of a guy in India trying to do it, and I think he died.
He got close, but
He got very close, but then he did die. So
he did die.
Yeah.
Tough to get him out there.
Rest in
Without
piss.
dying. That's the risk. That's what you gotta risk. You gotta be willing to put that on the line.
You guys got any questions?
That's it for highlights. No more highlights, you guys.
I had another one, and then I forgot about what it was.
I mean, loud and near me are kind of shitty highlights.
The lore around them it can be kind of cool, like the folklore surrounding them.
Specifically, there's some for why they're in Utah, right?
There is some for why they're in Utah. That's a big part of like Mormon history, and then there's also like stuff with like sailors and stuff, which is pretty cool.
Oh. Sailor Moon, the anime.
Sailor Moon. There's stuff with Sailor Moon, the anime. Different stuff, and that's more geared directly towards me. But yeah.
Excuse me.
Limon.
I don't have any more highlights. I just wanted you guys to give more. And I tricked you. Haha.
Okay.
You want us to have our time in the spotlight?
I would have my day in the hot sun.
Ugh,
how about
a hot sun down here in Arizona? Oh no! I just ripped a big old scab off of the top of my foot.
Gross! Don't fucking tell me about that, you damn bastard! What the hell?
I didn't mean to.
Put it on camera so our Patreon.
No,
viewers.
Don't cut this shit out of the podcast. This is terrible.
Once a month, we select a lucky Patreon winner to.
Don't finish this. Don't finish this.
All of my pick scabs.
Stop! No!
All my nail clippings.
Stop it!
And I will
you can't say shit like that.
You won't get any of Gaucho's.
I don't have that.
You don't have fingernails.
Shut up. Stop.
All right, I got it. Okay, I got a question for you two.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Where's the favorite place that you guys have seen one of these? It could be. It doesn't need to be a physical place. It could be a video of a place.
The dump.
The moon.
The dump in the moon.
The dump in the moon.
This one I didn't see it firsthand. It was a video of the place.
Oh. Yeah, no, that makes sense. You haven't been to the moon?
Not personally,
Not
but
yet.
I was watching the first episode of Futurama yesterday, or maybe the second one, and I was like, yo, he really just went to the moon. Like, that's pretty crazy if you think about it. You're just a drunk pizza delivery boy, and then all of a sudden you wake up 1,000 years in the future and you get a job, and the first thing you do is go to the fucking moon. Are you fucking kidding me? That's so rad.
I also find myself watching cartoons and being like, whoa, this is so whimsical.
Oh, imagine. That's crazy. What if... Whoa.
Yeah, the moon.
I like the one where the alien lives with the CIA guy and there's a talking fish that everyone hates. That's pretty whimsical.
Family Dad.
The Family Dad.
No,
I
American
think
guy.
it's American Man.
American
It's the Cleveland Dad.
Man.
One of those.
The Cleveland
Put a
Man.
Bob's
starring
Bob's,
Liam Neeson.
Bob's brown guy. Bob's brown guy.
I think
Wait,
it's
is
just
it
the
the
Conan
Cleveland-
O'Brien show.
Is it the Cleveland Brown show or just the Cleveland show?
I think it's just the Cleveland show.
Cleveland
Oh
show.
shit.
My favorite place that I've seen them is like memes and videos on my phone, where they are like stealing French fries and stuff.
Gimme.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that.
Give me that. I'm just joking.
Just joking.
I have a question for the two of you.
Spit it out already. I want to hear it. Come on.
Would you ever kill one of these things?
In a heartbeat, without hesitation, for no reason whatsoever.
Unprovoked. Okay, I'm writing that down.
Just on the off chance that the legends about them are true, I probably wouldn't. I don't want to mess around with those kind of spirits.
I wouldn't do it. Why would I do that? You guys are both psychos.
Why would I do that?
You guys are both insane and need help.
I said no.
On the off chance that you'll get repercussions, not because it's not a good thing to do.
Like, what if I had a reason to, and I was like, what if I had a reason to kill one, and then I would choose not to.
Like
So
if it was really bothering you, following you around, showing up while you were going insane.
Exactly like that.
Like It Follows.
Like it
No,
not quite like that. Because
different
that's
from
about
that.
sex.
I would kill it in that scenario.
Dude, I would kill it in that scenario.
If it was just slowly walking behind me, and the threat was if it caught up with me, I would die.
How about
Hey.
you, Nacho? You got a question then?
I've got a question for the two of you.
Okay.
When?
You really interrupted this dude's intro to his question, asking him if he's got a question?
I forgot my question. I have a question for the two of you. Do you want to hear it and answer it? Maybe, possibly, pretty please.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Have you ever eaten this? Will you ever eat this?
No and no. I cannot imagine myself ever. Yeah, no.
They live at the
Ew.
dump. I'm not gonna eat one of them.
They live at the dump?
They live at the dump.
It's Thane, are you gonna answer?
That is such a good insult to use on someone. When you're just talking shit, just throw in, like, no matter what, like, say a bunch of valid stuff about them, but if you really want to tear someone apart, just be like, and they live at the dump.
They live at the dump. I just answered it. No, they
Wait.
live at the dump.
Oh, no and no?
No and no, because they live
Oh.
at the dump.
I'm gonna have to go with no and yes, because they live at the dump.
So you will in the future. You do eat a lot of things you find at the dump.
I
So that
do.
tracks.
I do.
Asbestos.
As best as it gets, man. That's what I
The
can
best,
say.
the best of asbestos is at the dump.
Yeah.
Did you know that for
I actually
it's
did
like
not know
10,
that.
10 to 15 years, they couldn't use the outside air in New York as a control when determining if the indoor air quality was poor, because the outdoor, typically when they're established, like if they're doing mold testing or asbestos testing or something, they'll compare the indoor air quality to outdoor air as like that's clean air. They couldn't do that in New York for like 15 years after 9/11.
Whoa. There was a lot of asbestos in the Twin Towers.
It was two big buildings and there was a lot of asbestos in there.
Welcome to Three Views.
Today we're doing a deep dive on 9/11.
I've seen angles of that shit like you've never seen.
I
Wake up, babe. New angle just dropped.
I have a question. Have I already asked a question?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm off the hook then.
Did you come up with another one?
No, I don't remember my first one.
Save it for next week. Okay, I think that's awesome. That's so cool. Good match fire there, Gaucho. It kind of matches your finger tattoo.
I just ate a match.
A lit match.
Gaucho just put a lit match in his mouth. Mom, you probably are going to want to take those away from him.
What you know about me? I'm crazy. I'll do crazy things. Ah!
This guy is unhinged.
Man, I'm going to get off this podcast and go right to sleep. Man.
One time as a kid, I lit some matches in Mom and Dad's bed and bathroom. And then Dad came home.
The bed that they had in their bathroom.
Yeah, the bed, bathroom.
And beyond.
The bed, bathroom, and beyond. And Dad came home and was like, not Dad, Vic. Vic came home and was like, "Are you lighting matches?" And I was like, "No." And just straight up lied about it. And he was like, "I can smell that you lit a match in the bathroom."
I know what phosphorus smells like.
I know what a burnt match smells like. And I didn't. I was like, "No, I put it out. You can't smell it." That was when I learned.
The fire's gone. How could he know?
I think the burned out match was in the trash can.
That's
Moral of the story: kids are dumb.
And it had started a big fire.
I was pretty smart. When I was a kid, every time that Vic would confront the three of us about something that went wrong, and it was for sure me that did it, I would just blame it on one or both of you every single time.
Good strategy. Yeah. How'd that turn out for you?
It worked several times.
Yeah.
Did your brothers like you?
Nope. But I didn't get my ass beat. Fuck you guys.
It's a good thing we like you now.
Paid off in the long run.
Did we get sponsored this week?
We did get sponsored. This week we're sponsored by a very small man who is looking for a shoebox or other similar accommodations in a closet or somewhere in your house where he can stay a couple of nights while he's in town for his second cousin's roommate's wedding. He's offering a bottle cap and a little bit of birdseed for your troubles.
That's a pretty good. I like this sponsor. I like having a sponsor that's down to earth. That's a bit more grounded, and it's good to hear from a very small man who is looking for a shoebox in a closet that he can stay in for a couple of nights while he's in town for his second cousin's roommate's wedding. He is offering a bottle cap and a little bit of birdseed for your troubles.
I like it because it's less of like an ad where it's trying to reach as many people as possible, get as many people to bite. It's more of like a classified of like, I have one thing I need to solicit, and it's this specific thing, and I am offering a bottle cap and a little bit of birdseed for your troubles.
Well, I think it's really cool, guys. It's not often you get a sponsor who's like a very small man who's looking for a shoebox in a closet or something like that he can stay in for a couple of nights while he's in town for his second cousin's roommate's wedding. And it's rare that you're going to find somebody like that who is also offering a bottle cap and a little bit of bird seed for your troubles.
So if you live in town where he's going to be in town and you have like maybe a shoebox in the closet that you could offer, and you're thinking to yourself, hey, I do have space for a very small man in like a shoebox in a closet that I could open myself up to, but you're still kind of on the fence. You don't know his whole deal. I'll give you a personal testimony. About 6 months ago, I had a very small man who was looking for a shoebox in a closet who needed a place to stay for a couple nights while he was in town for his second cousin-in-law's little sister's quinceanera, and he was a blast. He laughed at my jokes. I would be telling him my jokes and saying stuff, and I would just hear from the closet. And it was great. It was good company. It was.
Did he give you anything for your troubles?
So yeah, he actually gave me bottle cap. Seems to be kind of standard, just one of them. They can't carry that many. He is very small. But a single bottle cap, and then his was actually a push pin that looks like a little seahorse.
Wow.
Which is nice.
That's really cool. Hey, listen, everybody. I'd fucking let him stay here. I got shoeboxes out the ass. I'm not even kidding. I got shoeboxes falling out of my ass. I got so many damn shoeboxes.
I put too many up there. There's no room. They're falling out.
But all my shoeboxes are full of various trinkets, knickknacks, and doodads. Gadgets, if you will. I don't have space for this little man, even though he's so small and he wouldn't be much trouble, and I'd get a fucking another little trinket, a bottle cap, and some bird seeds for it. Think about it. I could put the bird seeds in the bottle cap and feed some really little birds. But, alas, I don't have the space for them. So I'm really hoping you guys out there are listening, and you're going to offer this guy a shoebox. He just needs a shoebox to stay for a couple of days while he's in town for his second cousin's roommates. What the fuck ever? I forgot what it is.
They're getting married. I'm very happy for them.
Their wedding.
18-year engagement, and they finally have reached the date.
That's so big. That's a huge thing to celebrate. And when someone in your life is like getting to a point where they can celebrate, and you want to celebrate that with them, even if you're a very small man, it's good to have a shoebox that you can stay in a closet in for a couple of nights while you're in town for that second cousin's roommate's weddings. And keep in mind, he is offering a bottle cap and a little bit of birdseed for your troubles.
Just a little bit. As much as he can carry. He's not being stingy. He's just clarifying it's only going to be a little bit because he has to travel with it. And let me tell you, the travel restrictions, they're not nice. The checked baggage is different for a very small man.
He's so small. I feel like you guys don't understand. He's so small. All he would need is like a shoebox for a couple of nights.
In a closet.
He's just going to be here for a couple nights. Plus, he has his second cousin's roommate's wedding that he has to attend, so he's going to be gone for that.
I will say, if you do take him up on this, he'll probably tell you this a couple times and really drill it in. But I want to say, if you are the forgetful type and you're going to forget and close the closet, that is a no-go. That is very bad, because I did have a very small man living in a shoe box in my closet. He was in town for his college roommate, so like old roommate. They were going through a rough patch in their friendship, and so he had to move out. And I forgot that he was in there and closed the closet all the way. This guy could not get out, and actually tried to break through the door, but he's very small, and it was a wooden door. Couldn't make it through. He could get through the drywall, so he had to climb up through my walls, and then had an intense battle with some mice in the walls and perished, unfortunately. But yeah, Thane shit his pants live on the podcast and had to remove himself from the room.
I was like, dude, there's some good chance he fucking shit himself. Just about shit my pants. No, he shit his fucking pants. He's lying. Just about shit his pants. He's shitting. Just about. Nobody just about shits their pants. Listen, you shit your pants or you don't shit your pants.
Be a man, shit your pants and admit it.
Underwater. Hello, Thane. Welcome back.
Guys, you're putting some bad allegations on my name.
Listen, welcome back, Thing. He shit in his fucking pants live on the podcast. Go to our Patreon for photographs. That sucks. I'm sorry that you're not feeling great, big boy. Big boy. Hi, big boy.
It's
Hey, big
okay.
boy.
Hey, big boy. Big boy shit his
Just tummy
pants. Yeah,
stuff,
big
man.
boy.
So,
okay.
Shout out to
where
our
are we?
little man who is going to be in town for a couple of nights for his second cousin's roommate's wedding. He just needs like a shoebox and a closet for a couple of nights. He'll pay you in a bottle cap and some birdseed. Shout out to him for sponsoring the episode today, and please somebody reach out and get him a spot. And if in case you're wondering, oh, what city is he going to be in? All of them.
Just whatever.
All of them.
There are so many very little men everywhere you go. So there is going to be a second cousin's roommate's wedding of this specific guy wherever you live. He's just trying to plan it out. That's why the quinceañera or the wedding I was talking about was 18 years engagement, is because they have to plan these things so far in advance because they are a massive community that are always mere inches away from you at every waking moment. They're hiding in your walls, they're hiding in your desk drawers, they are under the covers of your bed at all times. Hey, Gaucho, do you want to stop eating lit matches?
Nope, never.
Gaucho.
What's up?
Gaucho.
Gaucho.
Now, enough about how cool my cat is, because I am a cool cat myself, and I'm here to introduce to you all the scale. Here on 3 Views, we now use an 18-point scale. We each can award up to 6 points. If the total score between the 3 of us is 18, that is a gold-rated product. 0 to 5 will be a shit-butt product. 6 to 11 will be a bronze product. 12 to 14 will be a silver product, and 15 to 18 will be a gold product. You award points for these 6 things. 1, ease of use. 1, accessibility. 1, aesthetics. 1, ethics and morals. 1, yes or no. And our newest addition, is it in Skyrim? Anyone want to go first?
I'll go first.
Gophers.
Gophers. Ease of use. Not that easy to use a gopher. Accessibility.
Oh no, sorry, not
They'll
not
be
gophers.
in your yard.
The thing where.
Oh, what we're reviewing?
Yeah.
Okay, for what we're reviewing then, ease of use. No point for that. I wouldn't even know how to use these things other than to kill it, and that's not easy. Accessibility, yes, they're more frequent than you come across them more than you want to. Not so much where I live, but throughout my life. Aesthetics, yes, I'll give it a point for that. I don't mind the way they look, and I read a book in high school that made me have sentimental, nostalgic appreciation for these. Ethics and morals, no, I don't think they can be judged through any type of ethical lens. A lens is like a lens,
Like a lozenge, but lenge.
like a lens, but that is good for your throat. Yes or no? That's gonna be a no. So that's a no. That's a no fucking point. Are they at
Oh.
Skyrim? Yes. Kind of.
Hmm.
I will elaborate further later.
Okay.
How many points total was that?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
I
think
thought it was one of us.
someone should have been paying attention to that. I'll
Yeah,
say
you.
yeah, aesthetics, ethics and morals, and Skyrim. So
Skyrim.
3.
Cool. I can go next.
Yeah.
Ease of use. I have never successfully used one, so I don't really know how you would, so I'm gonna say no. Accessibility for accessibility for where I live. Yeah, I go to the dump. There they are. I go up to a lake. There they are. I just go to a Costco. Go to Costco.
Go to the dump, lake, we can get away. Hey, something? What's
Shut
it
the
gonna say?
shut the fuck up.
And
Dane's
he lives
doing
at the dump.
something.
Aesthetics. Yeah, I do think that they look
Cute.
pretty good. Pretty cute. They've got a very distinct profile, a very distinct cutout profile. I don't know. So yes, aesthetics. Ethics and morals. They're just little guys, man. So yeah. Yes or no? Overall, no. Too loud. Skyrim, I don't think so. So no point for Skyrim. So that's accessibility, aesthetics, and ethics. So 3 for me.
What does that bring us to? 6 total?
6
6,
total.
yeah.
Not looking good for these fuckers. Ease of use, no fucking point. I don't even know how to use one of these. Accessibility, I'm near the dump sometimes. I'm sure I could get one. No problem. Ethics and morals, these things are. I skipped aesthetics. Aesthetics. I apologize. I'm gonna start over, okay? Ease of use, no. Accessibility, I could pull it off. Aesthetics, no. Stupid looking. Don't like it. Ethics and morals, these things are void of any decency or goodness, and I hate them with a passion. So no, yes or no, no. And I don't think that they're in Skyrim either. So no. So I think that's a 1 point for me, bringing us to a grand total of 7, which puts us just in bronze.
Just in bronze.
Who's just in bronze?
My favorite NBA player.
It's Justin Trudeau's younger brother.
That's not how that works, you fucking idiot.
Okay,
It is in
culturally
China.
insensitive much? It is in China. is what they did you just say it is in China?
Yeah, it is in China. The given name comes second
is-
in China.
The Prime Minister of China, Justin Trudeau.
Yeah, you don't know where his brother lives. I know Justin Trudeau lives in Canada and is also prime minister there, but his brother's
you
in
don't
China.
know that.
No,
You don't know that for sure. You've never
No.
met him. Out of the 3 people on this podcast, only one of us has met Justin Trudeau.
Out of the
True.
3 people on this podcast with matching tattoos.
Two truths and a lie. I've met
You just
Justin
have
Trudeau.
you just been
I've met Justin Trudeau, and I haven't met Justin Trudeau.
So we got a bronze. We got a bronze fucker here.
Let's
It's
see if we
wrong.
want to tank that a little lower. Who doesn't know?
I know.
I think we all know at this point.
We're
We all
reviewing
know it.
we're reviewing fucking seagulls.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. At first I was like helicopters, because you were like loud, and then you were like, how are they here? And I was like, that's true. There's mountains over there and helicopters are loud. And so I was like, that's what
How
it
are
has
there
to
helicopters in Utah?
be. I was like, that's what it has to be. And then I think I figured it out when one of you said French fries, and then the other one said the dump,
Mhm.
and I was like, fucking seagull.
You
come
figured
on,
it out. I
seagull.
remember you figured it out when I said something about the ghost. there's
Oh,
ghosts.
that's right.
And
The
you
lore
went
of
the lore of
yeah.
the spirit of the
Because
sailors.
you had
We've all seen the lighthouse.
because
here.
you had said, did you like my joke about that? Did you get that?
Yeah.
I didn't know you made any jokes this
Fuck,
episode.
I didn't catch it.
It
You
wasn't.
didn't say
It
a
wasn't
joke?
necessarily a joke. It was kind of like a reference. I said something. Whatever. You'll just listen to the podcast next week with me, and I'll point it out. I'll be like, "Remember when I said that? Ha 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 ha!" You'll go, "That wasn't that funny." Anyways,
Why'd you
anyways.
spill your beans, Tommy?
Tommy, why'd you spill your beans? What if he talked like that?
Hey Tommy, why'd you spill all the beans? Oh, there's beans all over the floor. I almost slipped. Why'd
Hey,
you
Tommy,
spill them?
it's awful bad luck to kill a seabird. Don't you know? What are you doing killing a fucking seabird, Tommy?
Tommy, listen here, Tommy. You can't be spilling no beans, killing those seabirds.
Listen here,
What?
Tommy.
What?
This really comes down to like a preference thing on my part, but I just have to go right out here and say it. I don't like you spilling your beans, so I just gotta ask, why did you spill your beans, Tommy?
First of all, what you want to do is never spill them beans, Tommy. It's a cold hard truth you're gonna have to pick up.
Tommy, now, Tommy, listen.
What are you referencing, guys? What's this?
Nothing. You're in the room. You don't get it. You don't get to be a part of it. You're in the
If you
room.
rub a cowboy boot lamp, then a genie comes out. But it kind of talks a little bit like, all right, I got three rules for you.
The riffing we were doing before we started recording. You guys were doing before I started recording.
That no one else has context for.
Listen here, Tommy.
jokes.
I got a question for you. How long have we been on this rock? Has it been 5 weeks? 2 days?
Do you want to amend your rating, Chancho?
No, because I already knew what it was, so my ratings were true.
Okay. I might have to amend my rating.
You can't.
Explain yourself.
I gave it a point for it being in Skyrim. If we decide that point doesn't count, that'll be an amendment.
I think that is just a point on you being an idiot. That's the point that we need to make here.
That's a second tally that is podcast wide that spans between episodes of a leaderboard of how many stupid points we've given. Okay, so if we're going just vanilla Skyrim, no DLCs, no mods.
Yes.
There's other ways to play Skyrim?
Then no. Yeah. There's the only reason that Bethesda is still in business, which is Skyrim mods.
Oh.
That's how they can get away with like, hey, here's a dog shit game, $60, please. And everyone's like, okay, because of Skyrim, and it's
Okay, I just looked it up. Seagulls are in the Elder Scrolls Online. They appear only as an interactive background. The seagulls are peaceful animals. They cannot be killed, but they are not technically in Skyrim, just the Elder Scrolls Online. You gotta go look up a picture of them, because that is not what a seagull looks like.
Are they pretty cursed? Is that the image that you were going to use for the Instagram post for this episode?
I have not been doing that for the last little while, but I think I will.
What the fuck is that thing?
That ain't no seagull I ever saw.
That's not a seagull, man.
That's worse than a dump goal. That's worse than a dump goal.
That's like an inbred eagle. That's I don't know. That's bad. That's a bad thing. Okay. On that note, let's end with that cursed little bit of it.
Oh, let's not end it. Let's hang out for a little while. Let's say stupid things.
I have to go diarrhea.
Thanks to Dead Tonight for our theme song.
Thank you.
Keeping it real.
Keeping it real as fuck, might I add.
Looking forward to future projects and all of the music that you ever make all the time. Special shout out to Mom. Thank you for being so patient and tolerant with all of the fucks. That felt even worse. I was like, this will be funny, but she's gonna hear that.
Yeah, she's not gonna love you anymore.
I'm sorry. Oh, she hasn't
Your love runs out.
She hasn't
goes down one.
since 2018.
2018.
I have a sign off. For us if we're ready to take it away.
I just want to say to everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me and my two brothers just be complete and total rambunctious rambunctious buffoons.
Rambunctious boys.
A couple of rambunctious boys. No, it means a lot that you guys, because I really like listening to this podcast with my brother and talking about this podcast with my brothers and doing this podcast with my brothers. So thank you all. It means the balls to me.
And that, in gaucho speak, is pretty sincere, actually.
Yeah.
And I have one more note to add to that. And
Feels good,
fuck
man.
yourselves. Bye.
Yeah, thanks for swinging by. Thanks for listening.
I established I have a sign off, but I don't know when to start it. So when you're done, just give me some cool finger guns and lick your lips, and then I'll know to do my sign off. Anyways, Thane, you were saying, Mr. Grain?
No, I gave you the finger guns and was licking my lips.
I looked away.
Hey, look at this.
You've been listening to 93.6 The Squawk, the radio station just for you filthy, filthy birds at the dump. Go ahead and eat a little bit of insulation. Maybe some 6-month-old moldy cheese. Maybe that's just dirt. Oh, I think that bird right there. I'm watching it. Oh, I think that's just eating dirt. That's just straight dirt. Anyways, keep being nasty little rats in the sky and squawking and shitting and just being a fucking menace. Signing off. Good night.
Remember, kids, seagulls are all boys.
Dude, he did the fucking sign off. What are you doing? When was the last time you jerked it? No, that's not my question. Come on, guys. Let's get serious here. When
Like, I'm gonna cut that. I can't put that in.
It's the last time you cranked his sexual style.
What do you mean you can't put that in? That's fucking gold. That's
Mom
pure
listens to
gold.
this.
No.
What do you think Mom doesn't know that sometimes I jerk it? Yeah, cut all this out.
Everything's covered. Welcome to Reviews.
Hey, guys, seriously,